Andrea, I left my phone in the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hold on. If anyone comes, tell them I'll be right back. I left my freaking phone in the bathroom. Hold on, girl. Oh, my nerves. Okay. Oh, Lord, it's so hard to get around. Oh, my God. What are you doing, girlfriend? I'm sweating. I have so much to do. I'm only going to be on for a short time tonight. I have a crab dip I got to make. I got laundry I have to sort and wash. It's Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow, so I just made chili. Ian wants me to make, I don't know, a few more things. I'm like, it's just for you and my nephew, but Super Bowl is always a big deal, and this light is too bright. Oh, my gentle Lord. I can't get anything right here today. Oh, you need to go turn down. Okay. You're just drinking a cup of tea. I got my tea, too. That's why I was rushing to get here, because I wanted to go make a tea. Okay, I got my chat on. I just need to turn down my light a bit. It's a little bit bright. I got a remote control that goes with it, but, you know, I can't figure out how to work that. There's no space in by this desk, let me tell you. Hold on. I don't want it to be too bright. Hold on, everybody. That might be a little bit better. Is that better? Oh, hi, Martine. How are you? Hello, people. Welcome to the chat. Oh, my God. Am I ever hot? I'm running around like crazy here today, I tell you. How is everyone's doing? No, I can't speak properly. Now I'm behind on the freaking chat. Hold on. Let me go back in again. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm up to date. Am I up to date? I'm like 2 seconds behind, it seems, on my chat. Oh, well. I don't know how to put I'm like, I don't need slow mode for my chat. It's not like, you know, it goes crazy like Jen Loves Reviews or something like that. So I'm not worried. I gotta put something on my face. So how is your week? Anything new, interesting happening? You've got tea too, Martine. Awesome. Hi, Rose. Rose says, so happy to see this on. You're tired after work tonight. You don't have the energy to even play categories online today with friends. You usually do it once a week. Hi, Cosmic. Oh, my God. It is so cold. We had to go pick up some things for chili, so I just made chili. When I'm done here, I'm going to go make a crab dip. And then I got to get laundry going because I don't want to do that tomorrow because I got a lot of work to do tomorrow to catch up on. And if I don't, like, on Sundays, if I don't go on my computer and catch up on the faxes and everything else over the weekend, then it's just, I get behind. So I want to get everything done tonight. Hi, Jen Button. Hi, Danielle. It's freezing outside. Yes, Rose, it's cold. Andrea, you're still struggling with your back, but you turned a corner today. A lot better. Oh, that's good, love. Hi, Brittany. Yay, Miss Brittany's here. Crab dip. Yes, it's, oh, I love it. Hi, Sabrina. Love crab dip. It's not like real crab. I mean, you know, it's that imitation crab. All it is like the imitation crab, a cup of mayo, and a block of cream cheese. So you mix together the cream cheese and the mayo. You put that on in a dish. Then you put on the seafood sauce. Then you put like a green onion, a tomato, and a red pepper on top. And then the crab and then the cheese. And just put it in your fridge. That's pretty much all it is. Just put it in your fridge, and we usually eat it with Tostitos. So, oh my God, I tried to put on my foundation. My face is so red today. I don't know if you can tell how red it is. But I tried to put on foundation today, and it would not cover up the redness on my face today. I think it's because I was just so hot all day. But I'm not going through menopause. I was just warm because I was doing stuff. You will message me later for the recipe. Okay, love, will do. Yeah, send me a message and I'll give you the recipe. It's really good though. Like, Ian loves it. and my nephew. And it's Super Bowl, so I'm like, okay, I'll make it for you guys. I need like a darker foundation to get rid of this red stuff on my face today. What am I going to wear? What am I going to wear? Well, crackers, did you hear that? So what did you guys have for dinner? I made chili, which I haven't had any yet. But yeah, what did you guys have for dinner? And has anybody, oh my God, Andrea, oh my God, because my thing just fell. Yep, makeup just went flying. I think a highlight, for highlight just went flying. Brittany said absolutely nothing. You're undecided on what to make. Sabrina said you haven't finished making dinner, just started part of it. You got the chicken breasts going on. I'm just going to eat after the chat. What are you going to have with the chicken, Sabrina? I am like, do you ever just get tired of making the same stuff all the time? I'm so tired of it. I didn't mind getting that chef's plate thingy, and we had it for 2 weeks. We had, total, we had 8 meals out of that chef's plate thingy. I've since canceled. But to be honest, like, it was exciting to cook something new, but to be honest, I only like 2 recipes out of the 4 or out of the 8 that I had. And meanwhile, I picked the recipes myself, but I only liked 8 of the, or 2 of them. So, and even like the family, I think they only really liked 2 of them. So I was like, okay, well, this is not our jam, right? And I was like, well, let's try new things, which is what we wanted to do. We want to try new things, you know, and it was like, no, I don't like it. One of the meals I made, oh my God, it was like this teriyaki. And I like teriyaki, but I don't know what, it was nasty. I couldn't eat it. You made a chicken sandwich and potato pancakes, Cosmic. Rose, you had a McDonald's milkshake today. You can't have much with those calories. Girl, listen. Don't count the calories. If you're hungry, eat. I had chicken nuggets today. I had chicken nuggets yesterday. No. I can't remember. Chicken nuggets today, chicken nuggets yesterday, the day before. McDonald's chicken nuggets. Ribs with fries and coleslaw. That sounds yummy, Martine. No dinner for Rose. Sabrina, you're going to make your chicken, cheese, and broccoli dish. Ooh, that sounds yummy. That sounds yummy. Gotta count the calories. You gained 60 pounds in 4 years. Girl, I don't even want to talk about the weight that I've gained since COVID. Oh my gosh. And I mean, I'm not like light anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm really short. So, I mean, you know, I could have lost a few pounds even before COVID, but since COVID, and I don't know if you guys can tell who's been with me for a while, but I can see it in my face, the amount of weight that I have on when I look back at like old videos, just videos from last year, videos from 2 years ago. I can see the weight in my face that I have on, and I can feel it in my body, you know. I can't walk the length of me. So, but I'm like, I just need to exercise. I just, you know, I'll just get one of them machines, epileptors, and or a treadmill or something. But I still want to eat what I like to eat. You know, I was never one to. Well, not that. I think we all went through it, didn't we? Though in our teens and 20s and even 30s, like the pressure of trying to maintain your weight and stuff like that. And I was never tiny. I'm short, but I was never tiny, and that just messed with my head for so many years. And I don't know, I think once after I had kids and stuff and just got into a way of life, it wasn't, you know, I was like, no more. I don't want to do that to my brain anymore. And the fact that that's what, you know, we do as women, right? Like we know so many teenagers now and 20-year-olds, and you see them on social media and stuff, and it's like, oh my God, you're just killing yourself thinking about you got to be this size because that's what celebrities look like, or actors, or what's in, you know, or what you think that men like, or whoever, women, whoever, wherever you may roam. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I ain't doing that to myself anymore. Listen, I'm going to eat the cheesecake, and I'm not going to worry about it. And we are so hard on each other, you know? And it's just terrible. So eat the cheesecake. That's what I'm saying. Jen Button said you love chicken, cheese, and broccoli too. Yummy. What are you? Oh, you're. Ooh, pork roast and leftover shrimp and squash. That sounds yummy. Let's not be too hard on ourselves about weight gain. Right, Sabrina? The only thing with me is because I'm so short and my legs are so tiny, like they're like little sticks that now I find because I have the extra weight on, like when I get up in the morning, my legs hurt. By the time I go to bed at night, my legs hurt. And I think it's because the weight isn't going on my legs, it's going on my belly, and just more weight on my flat ass and in my face and on my arms, but it's not going on my legs. So my legs are so, they hurt every day. And I think that's the only reason why, if my legs didn't hurt, it wouldn't bother me. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Miss Rose. Rose said you were tiny your whole life until the last 6 years. Tiny. Don't see the weight still. Picture yourself like that until you step on the scale. I don't even step on a scale. I think those things are evil. I think weight scales are in the same class of evil as the Ouija board, and I don't think you should have either in your home. To be honest, I don't think you should have a weight scale in your home or a Ouija board because, that just brings along evil spirits, right? And the weight scale is the same thing. It's just like an evil spirit messing with your head. So you shouldn't have it in your house. It's evil, pure and simple. It's evil. Jan, you're 5'1". Hi, Janet. Janet's 5'1" too. 20 pounds looks like 50. I didn't even make it to 5 feet. So when I tell you I'm short, I'm short. I'm this much away from being 5 feet. Now, isn't that a crime? That is a crime. I tell you, Satan was working on me. That's a crime. That's not right. I can't even say I'm 5 feet. I'm not even. Say I'm 5 feet, but then I have family members who'll say, no, you're not. And my kids think it's hilarious that Savannah was taller than me when she was 10, I think. Just before we went to Dominican Republic, or when we were in Dominican, we realized she was taller than me. So she was 10. And Madison is 10 now. God, is Madison 10? Holy crackers. Is she 10 already? Oh my God, I just lost. Yes, she is. She's 10. Madison is 10 now, and she's like here to me. So she's going to be taller than me very soon. But they don't let me forget, little buggers. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, so I have a question. So has anyone bought anything from like the Kiss and Makeup Facebook pages before Christmas? And are you still waiting on it? Because no. Hi, AbFab. Oh, your son is 6'4". Wow. One of the girls, Jamie, had sent me a package before Christmas, and I haven't received it. And I had a sale on Facebook before Christmas, and two ladies had reached out to me last week saying they still haven't received it, right? And it was stamp shipping, so it's not tracked. So, stamp shipping, we all know if you do stamp shipping, that's at your own risk kind of thing. You always wanted to know what I do for work. Oh, I work for a specialist at a hospital here in Toronto. Hold on, lip liner. Okay. So yeah, I was wondering if anybody else had bought anything off a Facebook page and was getting stamp shipping, and if yours didn't come in yet. And that's the thing with, when you do stamp shipping, like that's on your own risk, right? So I just want to know if anybody else. What am I putting on here? Esther Latte. You haven't, but you're waiting on everything else though. So you're waiting on things that you ordered before Christmas? Oh, you like the background? Am I a unit clerk? No. I work for a specialist. It's just me and her. And she works out of a hospital here in Toronto, and it's just me and her. There's nobody else. So I do her booking, I do her billing, make appointments, call patients, arrange MRIs, CT scans, and stuff like that. It's just me and her. So there's nobody else. So when I'm not at work, nothing's getting done. You know, my laptop is always on my dining room table. Like you can come out anytime today and I'm sitting on my laptop. Doesn't matter if it's Saturday or Sunday, I'm doing something. Chris said she turned 46 on Monday. This year was very different than last year, but it was nice. You got to see your family at the door. So nice to see them. Right? Everyone's birthdays are different this year. Even like Super Bowl is tomorrow, and we would always have my husband's friends over, or we would go to one of their houses for Super Bowl, and that's not happening. And I'm like, well, why am I still making all this freaking food, you know? So I think some of them are gonna zoom in so they can watch it together. Hi, Sylvie. You did buy on the Facebook page. Your package came within 2 weeks. Time to go fold some laundry and make the hubby's bed. Yes, I have to do that later. Janet said you've been waiting for your Northern Reflections package for a month. Oh, wow. So it finally moved, Janet. It's in Stony Creek. Cosmic, your January Ipsy hasn't left Montreal, and your January Globe it hasn't even shipped yet. I've seen that. I seen you tweet them today, actually, Cosmic. When you buy the stuff on Facebook, is it new makeup? Yes, most of the time, unless it's written down as swatched or used, you'll be able to see because they'll show a picture. But most of the time, most of the stuff is brand new. But whoever is selling it, they'll let you know with the picture whether it's new or not. But most of the time it is. Like if I have sales on Facebook, it might be like an eyeshadow palette, but I tried it one time on, to make a video, right? But it's always written in the picture, like, if I used it once or twice, or if it's brand new in the box. But I find most things, it's usually new. It's freezing in Toronto. It's so freaking cold. Oh my God, we went to No Frills today. And so I have my winter's jacket on. And when I put the hood up on my winter's jacket and it does up, all you can see, like there's this little hole for my eyes. That's it. There's like this little space. So Ian and I were in the lineup, and it was a big lineup, and it was so cold. I had no mittens, so he opened up his jacket. So I turned around facing him with this little hole for eyes and put my hands inside of his jacket so my hands can get warm. So as we're moving up in the line, obviously I'm not looking ahead of me. I can't see anything. So we're just, it was like almost like we were dancing, right? I never missed a step or anything like that, but it was just so funny. It is freezing here in Toronto. And the thing is, I know, I say it's freezing when it's 10 degrees. I'm cold, right? I can't imagine, you guys who live in Edmonton and places like that. It's about tradition. Yes, that's true, Andrea. Oh, that's good. So finally moved Janet. I know, Cosmic. I just seen, hello, Reiner. You're from France. Yes, right, Janet? Getting the bends. That's exactly what it's like when you don't get mail. Is there one you prefer to buy from? So I usually buy on the Kiss and Makeup Canada. That's a Facebook page that I usually buy my stuff from. Not that I prefer it, but I find that there's more sales there. There's another one too. I can't remember what it's called, and that one's pretty good. So yeah, there's two that I usually look at, but the Kiss and Makeup Canada one is, I find, where I buy most of my stuff on. Michelle said your boyfriend is making nachos and wings for the Super Bowl. You'll have some of them and only watch the halftime show. Yes, and Ian wants the barbecue wings tomorrow as well. App plans on watching Super Bowl, but you're working. Okay, until 4:15. Day 2. Ooh. I have no idea who's doing the halftime show. Who is doing the halftime show? I haven't heard anything. I'm sure there's somebody. I just have, The Weeknd. Oh, okay. I'm kind of like old school, like, okay, The Weeknd. I mean, bring like, I don't know, AC/DC out or something, Pet Benatar or something like that, right? I'm sure I know songs The Weeknd sings, but I couldn't tell you. At 9 a.m. this morning, it was minus 37. Oh my goodness, Brittany, where are you? Hi, Miss Lorinda. You're having the polar vortex here in Alberta. Oh God, that's freezing. It's going down to minus 12 in Windsor. Oh, or it got down to minus 12 last night. I honestly don't know how you ladies do it who live in Alberta and Winnipeg and Saskatchewan, because I know it's freezing up there. I don't know how you guys do it. I couldn't. Um, Lynn said, hi, Lynn. Lynn said, mail's been so bad lately. You're still waiting for the January BoxyCharm Premium box, and it's February 6th. I'm still waiting for my January Look Fantastic, and that was sent out on the 31st of December. When you look at the tracking, it was sent on the 31st because that's when I guess they billed me. It was weird. No, they billed me on the 1st, but on tracking it says maybe the shipper sent, the information about it on the 31st of December. So I got a refund today in my bank account from Look Fantastic because I didn't get the box. And then I'm thinking, okay, I'll never see this box, right? And then I go into the tracking today and my box hit Mississauga on Thursday. So it left Belgium on the 15th of January and nothing. There was nothing for the rest of the month. And then all of a sudden, there's a notification saying it's in Mississauga, and it arrived on Thursday. I'm like, yay, I got a refund, and I got a box coming. Woohoo. How do I pay? Yeah, mostly e-transfer. So you can do e-transfer or you can do PayPal, but I know like if I have a sale, like I prefer e-transfer, but if somebody wants to do PayPal, then I can do PayPal. Most people are like that, but most people prefer an e-transfer, and you have to be like, what is that called? A confirmed seller. Once you're on the page for a long time, you'll see the people who have like sales often. So they're trusted sellers, you know what I mean? If I go and someone posts a sale and I've never seen them before on the page, or if it's too good to be true, if they're new to the page, then I'll steer clear of it. But most of the times the admins are pretty good that way, that they'll probably just take that off the page if they see something that they think is kind of fishy. BoxyCharm Canada is really good too, Andrea said. Really good. I missed that one. Thank you, Miss Lorinda. Don't forget to hit the like button, ladies. Cold Lake, Alberta. Brittany. Oh, I don't know how you do it. Oh, they're talking about The Weeknd. The Weeknd is from Scarborough. Okay, so I would have never known. Janet's Boxy Ship 2. They sell their boxy makeup. I'm missing something, Andrea. You're talking about, oh, BoxyCharm Canada. Oh, the Facebook page. Yes. So there's a Facebook page called BoxyCharm Canada, and you're only allowed to sell makeup that you got from your BoxyCharm boxes there. That's right. We had a lovely January in Alberta. Oh, I don't know. No, I couldn't. That's just by luck that you had a beautiful. Did you have a beautiful January in Alberta? Add-ons on Monday for BoxyCharm. You're getting some good stuff. Okay. I seen some spoilers. So I seen pictures of the add-ons. Is that all there's going to be? Ipsy is now sending out a replacement, so you see how long that takes. Wow. So did you get tracking for your Ipsy Bag Cosmic? Did it leave the States? Is it colder in Newfoundland than Ontario? No, it's not. Honestly, so Newfoundland gets a lot of snow, right? When you get snow, you usually get a lot more snow than I know I would here in Toronto. Now, for other parts of Ontario, like up north and stuff, it's probably very cold, right? Even colder than here in Toronto. But for me, when I remember when I came here from back home, my first winter, I was flabbergasted on how freaking cold it was. It was like minus 35. like with the windshield and stuff like that. And we never had that when I was growing up. It might be there now, but it wasn't when I was growing up. I never heard of it. But we just got a lot of snow, and I don't think the snow is going to fall when it's minus 40. I don't know. Someone let me know because, if you live in Alberta, do you get snow when it's minus 40, minus 50, right? But I just thought it was so much colder here than it is back home. But what I think made me fall in love with Toronto was that winter, like the first few years I was here, winter didn't begin until like December when you got a little bit of snow. And then it was over at the end of March, and in April it was beautiful, usually by the middle of April. And there was sometimes I remember back in the year 2000 in February, there was this one day and it was like 24 degrees and we had shorts on and there was snow on the ground. And it's just the winters were so short here. I just fell in love with Toronto because how short the winters were compared to back home, right? But no, it's colder here. Ipsy had to send you a replacement bag for January, Andrea. Oh, I don't know what I just did. It's pretty mild in Newfoundland lately. Yes, that's what Mom said today. It's been pretty mild and they don't have a lot of snow. When was the last time you were at the Captain's Boil? Actually at the restaurant since before COVID. But we had Captain's Boil before Christmas. I think Christmas Eve, right? I think that's when I had Captain's Boil, Christmas Eve. I believe that's what we had for our dinner. Either it was Christmas Eve we had Captain's Boil or New Year's Eve. One of it we had Captain's Boil. Yeah, you did? Oh my God, isn't it great? If you have a Captain's Boil wherever you live, you guys got to check it out. Oh my God, the best crab legs ever. So good. Manitoba and Saskatchewan is usually far colder than Alberta. Wow, I don't know how you ladies do it. Hi, Dana. Guys, like your January box left the States the same time mine did, but it went to Montreal and it's been there for 2 weeks now. So you'll eventually end up getting that. Eventually it'll come to you. Many people are complaining that box charm pop-up prices are up. Okay, I don't know because I don't really pay attention to the pop-up and stuff like that, so I don't know about the prices, but that might as well be, Martine. Not typically snowing when it's that cold. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hi, Lana. How are you? You miss warm springs in Southern Ontario? I know. Oh, that's my favorite part. I swear to God, it kept me here. I remember when I first moved here, one of my girlfriends lived in, Grand Prairie, Alberta. She's still there. So she moved away from home about 2 years before I did. And she was trying to convince me to move to Grand Prairie because I have a lot of my friends from high school. My brother, I don't know if he lives, my brother works out in the oil places in Alberta and he goes home like 2 weeks on, a week off, something like that. But he used to live in Alberta. So there was Grand Prairie and there was another place and I can't remember the name of it. Oh my God. But yeah, so she was one of my best friends and kept on asking me to come here. Like, we're all here. Jen was there. Krista was there. We're all here, right? And I'm like, no, I can't do it. It's cold. And I didn't know much about Alberta then. There was no social media back then, but I knew it was cold. It's darn cold in the wintertime. And after being in Toronto and going like, we hardly had a winter coming from Newfoundland where winter started in September sometimes and didn't end until June. It was like, I'm not moving from here. Winter was literally 3 months, right? But yeah, I kept on telling I can't, I'm sorry, I can't go to Alberta. I love you, but it's too cold. But I'd love to go visit someday. I've never been. You're tired, Dana. Your kids are going to bed shortly. Then you're having a nice long bath. Good for you, love. So Lynn agrees, Martine, the prices are much higher than before in pop-up. You work all the time. Every time your stuff goes to Montreal, it falls into a hole for ages. Yeah, mine too, Cosmic. What's the drink special perk today? Well, I have a cup of tea, orange pico, and I have a glass of pop in front of me. A lot of the girls are just getting base and getting what they want from the more pricey boxy. Yeah, right? That makes sense, Janet. It does, doesn't it? It makes so much sense. Just get the base box. And then when they have the add-ons and the pop-up, whatever's coming in the premium and in the Luxebox is usually there for sale and cheap. So wouldn't it just make more sense for you just to go buy that stuff in the pop-up and the add-on and not spend the 50 bucks it is for the premium or the $85, $88 it would be for the Lux? At least that way you're getting the things that you want, right? And it's probably cheaper too. Fort McMurray, yes, that's it. That was the other place. So Grand Prairie and Fort McMurray. Dinner's in the oven. Good stuff, Sabrina. Ab's laughing. Michelle said you didn't know winters are so long on the East Coast. You're thinking about retiring there one day. Not sure now. The winters are long. I'm telling you. But now with global warming and stuff like that, everything is changing. Because I remember growing up back home, there was no 32 degrees. Like a sunny, hot, sunny day was 24 degrees growing up, right? We never had 32, 38 degrees. There was no heat wave happening, you know what I mean? But now there is. Like the last 5 years, to have my mom say, I need to get a air conditioner, which she's never said in her life. Like my dad would have the wood stove in sometimes in July, right? If it was damp, that's his thing. My dad's nuts with the wood stove. But it was never like that when I was growing up. I think isn't there somebody else here from Newfoundland? Yeah, it was never like that when I was growing up. You didn't get 30 degrees. You got 24, and you might have maybe gotten like a week or two of that during the summer. Other than that, you get like 20 degrees, right? But now they're having, like Toronto summers kind of thing. That's why my mom cannot come here in the summertime. She would die with the heat. She can't stand the heat. She was here one year for May 24th weekend, and it was a few years ago. I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys live in Toronto and Ontario, but it was really, really, really hot. And people who live in apartment buildings, the AC wouldn't get turned on until June the 1st, and it was so hot that everyone was complaining to the mayor that he had to come out and tell, building owners, you have to turn off the heat and you have to turn on the AC because summer is here. And it just continued to be a beautiful summer after that. That was only like, what, 4 years ago, maybe? So my mom almost died when she was here because it was so freaking hot. Hold on. I'm lost. Where was I? There's a possibility that you might move to PEI in the next few years. Oh, that's nice. I've never been. I heard it was lovely. Sylvie said you resubscribe with Ipsy and you're getting a gift. Your account, though, it's showing 2,047 points. Your balance was 0 when you canceled. Does anyone know why? Maybe because you resubscribed. I don't know, but good stuff. I think that's awesome. I know when you resubscribe, you probably do get, or maybe somebody signed up through your link, Sylvie, and you didn't know, and you got the points for them signing up through your link. It should tell you, when you go to the points up on top where it says points, and then when you see the points come up, in the middle it says redeem, and next to that it says activities. Press activities and scroll down, and it should tell you why you got those points. Ab said, when you first immigrated to Canada, you lived in Newfoundland. Oh, really? Cool. Dana said, most of your family says barely any snow. Yes, I know. It's very rare for them to have a white Christmas, and they had a white Christmas this year. Your dad, Janice said your dad too. He went on a Caribbean cruise one time and couldn't leave the ship. He couldn't take the heat. Yeah, mom's the same way. Oh my God, she can't stand the heat. Hi, Beauty Style Mama. Being in Newfoundland his whole life, yeah, I can't do heat. My dad is ridiculous with the wood stove. Ridiculous. I was home. Oh my God, now. Madison was almost 2, I think, with the kids for a couple of months, and it was in the wintertime. Killed me. He killed me with the wood stove. Like it was so hot in my house. Literally, I was wearing shorts in November, and it was cold outside, right? But oh my God, my dad is brutal with the wood stove. That's Mom will call and she'll be yelling at my dad about the wood stove. But I always said I haven't really been warm since I left Newfoundland because of the wood stove. That's what I grew up with. And they still have it and they still go and chop down their wood, that's their thing. Probably twice a week they go and get their wood. Martine said after last Boxy Lux, you said you canceled it and you just kept your base and maybe keep premium, but you did nothing. And now Boxy Lux is coming for March. And their spoilers are not great. Yeah, that's a bummer, right? That's like I forgot to cancel the Munch box. And I was a little bit bummed when he took the money out of my account. And then I went to go cancel once I realized I didn't cancel. And they offered me a $5 off coupon. And I'm like, okay, I'll say yes right now, but I have to think about it when the money's supposed to come out again. Because, at the end of the month, man, when all the bills come out, the end of the month, the first of the month, it's like, oh my God, it's a balancing act. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful that Topbox doesn't come out until the 20th of the month, which reminds me, we're going to have, if you get the Luxebox by Topbox, you're going to get charged for that, I think, on the 15th of this month. How much is a Cheeky Box subscription? I never heard of the Cheeky Box subscription, love. England. Okay, AbFab. Martine, Lynn said she canceled her Lux and Base. You only kept your premium. Okay, you're talking about England. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting on right now. My Look Fantastic January. So hopefully should get that next week. Tribe, I got my Tribe tracking. Hopefully I should get that next week. I have not, I don't expect to get Ipsy tracking for February until maybe the middle of February. But I didn't get any add-ons though, so who knows, I might get lucky, right? I might get it earlier. And I'm supposed to send it back, so I'm going to unbox it and then I'm sending it back. I wonder if I have to pay for it. Do anyone know? Anyone ever send back anything from Ipsy? Where is the... Oh, there it is. Has anyone ever sent back anything from Ipsy? Because they told me that they would refund me. And you know what? I'm like, I am freaking taking you up on that too. Because the brush that's coming, I think I have one already. And my choice, the primer that I chose for Ipsy, well, I got one of those coming. I should have 2 of those coming in that bag because I redeemed points for it. So, but I'm still going to open it. I can't remember if they probably said in that email, don't open it, just send it back. And I'm like, girl, I'm going to open the bag because what if it's somebody else's bag? You know how sometimes Ipsy screws up and sends you somebody else's bag? So I'm like, I'm going to open the bag and do a video, and then I'm going to send it back and get my refund back. But I'd like to know if I got to pay for shipping. I don't know. Cheeky Box is around $38. What's inside of that box? Cheeky Box. Is it any good? I never heard of it. You're on the side about it since Cheeky has only done 1 box, but you like that it's Canadian and pretty much all makeup. Why do I not know anything about this box? AvFed, no returns? Yes, so Ipsy does not do returns normally, but because my bag was pretty much all skincare, they told me that they would refund me. I can return my bag. You're looking forward to the video on your snack box? Me too. You know, I had fun with the kids doing it. I kind of want to get Ian. I'd love to get Ian and my nephew in the video. I know Savannah will never come on the video, my oldest daughter. I want her to, but, you know, teenagers. But that would be fun. Good night, Miss Sylvie. Anyone know of a good chocolate box app, Bab asked? Contact them about return shipping. Yeah, because she didn't, all she said was to write down my address as the return address. So I don't know. I'm going to have to ask more because it was through Twitter, right? So maybe if I just take the bag and put like in a black marker to Ipsy and then from me, I wonder if they take it that way. And if I don't, you know, put any stamps or anything on it, I wonder if that's what she meant. So, but she had said something about me writing down my address as the return address. This is cute. I'm not sure if this is still there, but it was a highlight that you can redeem on Ipsy right now. Or it was there. I don't know if it's still there. Okay, where are we? Purdy's Chocolates. Not a subscription box, but good, Dana said. Abby Dab's Unbox, a really good chocolate box. Cosmic said, you used to have a chocolate box, but they don't service Canada anymore. Oh, that's sad. Lynn, I was wondering how I feel about the Natasha Denona Love Palette. I really like it. I only got to try it, I think, that one time. No. I think I tried it 2 days because I went to go make a video, but then I made it the next day. I like it. Oh, I want to talk about ColourPop Minis. Where are you, you dirty buggers? I started to make a video on this today. Where are they? What did I do with those mini? Hold on, everybody. Where? I swear I took them out of my hand and put them here to talk about. And I don't know. Here they are. Oh my God, I'm blind as a bat. So, these new ColourPop minis. Hold on, let me see. Cheeky Beauty Box has a Facebook page. Okay, Lorinda, I'll have to look into it. Hi, Wheeling Rebel. How are you? Who gets Ipsy besides me? What did you all think about the January bag? I liked my January bag. My February bag was terrible. And I think, from what I've seen, I think a lot of people did not like their February bag for Ipsy. But this from ColourPop. Okay, so these are the 2 minis that I got. And these were the first that came out, right? They first originally came out with 5. And then they came out with 3 more for Valentine's Day. And then I think there's 1 more mini that they just came out because it's Black History Month, right? And that looks beautiful. Looks like a beautiful palette. But, so I've been playing around with these. And I have to tell you something. These are $10 US. I think you're better off buying a palette, the 12 pan. And I know some of these 12 pans are $12 US and some I believe are $16. But I just found that the shimmer is not that great. And it's, to me, for ColourPop to have like it to be very powdery, I found the formula to be very powdery. I don't know about you guys if you got it, but I just found there was a lot of kickback on the pen, which I don't mind. I mean, ABH is really powdery as well, right? But I just found that the shimmer was, I don't know, it's like barely there kind of shimmered, you know? And like even when you swatch, it feels different than the good ColourPop formula, which I don't understand because it's made in the same lab. It's all made to order. So I don't know why sometimes their formula is different in different, you know, collabs. So this is the shimmer, just so you can see it from, which one are you called? Cherish. This shimmer, like, I've really got to stack the shimmer on my hand to get it to almost be thick. And then once you rub it, it's gone. Like, it's legit. You know, there's still a little bit of shine there, but you can't really see it on your eye. And I found the same thing with the other shimmer that was in the palette, which is this one, it just seemed to like disappear kind of thing after a few hours. So I don't know. I'm thinking if you wanted to get the mini, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the other ones are like. And I'm really hoping that they don't do a crappy job on the Black History or what is that palette called? The one that they came out with for Black History Month. I'm hoping they don't do a crappy job on the shimmer that's in that one because it was rather disappointing. Like I played around with this one here a couple of times and like the mattes are fine, you know, they're good mattes. I can't complain about the mattes, you know, in it. They're just really powdery, which I found kind of strange for ColourPop. This one here as well, I just found it to be really powdery. Now, there's only this one shimmer here, which I don't know. I don't remember if I wore it or not. But this one don't seem to be that bad. But I just went, you know, these colors, the colors that you're going to find in the mini, most likely you're going to find similar colors in a 12 pan palette. So I just think for me personally, I'm like, oh, maybe, you know, I'll just save my money next time and just buy a 12 pan palette, right? Because it just annoys me when I get a shimmer that just don't do what I expect it to do, you know, and it's $10 US. So might as well spend the extra $2 or extra, you know, $6 and get a really good palette like this one here. The only thing I don't like about this palette is the glitter. This is one of those glitter ones, which they bother me. I can't stand those ones. Oh, and I got it on my fingernail. It's going to stay there forever. But has anyone else tried the other ColourPops? I know they came out with the Valentine's Day one. And what did you think about these minis? Like, after I used it a few times, I was like, oh, I'm really not quite impressed with these. And I don't get it because it's made in their lab. It's made to order. It's made all in the same place. So why is it they changed the formula? Okay, I'm scrolling down. You received it, but they're sending you a new one since you haven't received it. Oh, okay, you're Ipsy. Was the formula similar to Tati's? No. Oh, for this? No, not at all. I did not at all find it similar to Tati's. Like, Tati's shimmer was... Where the heck is Tati's palette? Oh, my Lanta. Oh, I couldn't find it for a minute. I'm like, did someone come and steal my Tati palette? No, I didn't find it similar. But see, the thing with ColourPop is that I find that they have different formulas, which is weird, right? Because, you know, in the Miss Bliss palette, they were, you know, they came out with the peach one, the mint one, the blue one. I had two of those palettes. You know, they came out with one after another. And I didn't like that formula. I thought that formula was terrible, right? But every like 12 pan that I bought, I have loved them. So this is what all that, the double entendre, no, this is Blush Crush. I didn't mind this one, Blush Crush. I've used this a few times. Double entendre, this is a beautiful formula for a, right, 12. That's a 12 pan palette. I Think I Love You. This is one of my favorite palettes from ColourPop. Never had a problem with that formula. So I just find it weird why they do that, why they change the formula in different palettes. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, when one is working, keep it that way, right? Okay. I'm scrolling down. Yeah, same with me. I don't use mine enough either. I forget. And you know what it is with me? I think it's because it's so big, because I prefer minis or a 9-pan palette, even a 12-pan palette. I just find some of these big ones, they just confuse me sometimes. I'm putting this in the wrong thingy, aren't I? What the heck? Have you guys seen the new Urban Decay palette? I have. I am really, I don't know, it's something about me. I don't like their packaging. I don't like it, you know how they do the straight and the little lines? That packaging that Urban Decay does all the time, I don't like that. I just, as soon as I see it, I don't want it. I know that's weird, right? I just don't like packaging like that. I need it to be in a square or like the size of a mini. Um, I don't think I have a palette that's shaped like that. I just don't like that packaging, so it throws me off. And I know like Melt Cosmetics, I think that's another one that's got that kind of packaging where it's that straight line. I don't like packaging like that, so I can't get it. It's weird. I know that's weird, right? I need the square. I don't like it like that. Just a question to you all. Do you all like to watch videos of people to do get ready with yous, or do you prefer like 3 looks, something like that? Um, I'm either or, depending on the day or what's in the video. Dana said you've been really liking the Nomad Cosmetic releases lately. They just released an Icelandic palette, and you think they're about to release a Shanghai palette. They've been throwing out teasers. Oh, I like to see that in Tribe Beauty Box because I know they worked with Nomad before. Yes, Tati's palette is amazing. I know, and I keep on forgetting. I literally keep on forgetting that it's here. And I think it's because it's so big. Same thing as this one, the Bare Necessities from ColourPop. Beautiful palette, a lot of shades, but I forget to take it out because it's so big and it's just too confusing for me. And even though Tati's palette's only got like 5 shades in it. Oh, great. Now I can't get this back in. Go back in. There you go. Oh, I seen an ad today of this palette. Oh, can I find it? Hi, Labby girl. How are you, love? How is the ColourPop face milk? I never tried it, Rose. Never tried any skincare from ColourPop. You only have the Hello Kitty palette from ColourPop and the formula is great. Could it be a pressing problem? Maybe. I don't know. I just find that they do come out with different formulas. You prefer the circles. Yes, I prefer circles. Ab, you love your Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. No Bad and Suva has amazing releases this year. You really want the Suva Toppers palette. I haven't seen that one. Hi, Brianna. Anyone have the Too Faced Better Than Sex Nudes palette? No, I don't. I think I've only ever tried one palette from Too Faced, to be honest. Same thing with Urban Decay. I think I've only ever tried one palette from them. I got it at Winners. Lynn said you've been tempted to buy the Divine Rose 2 by Pat McGrath. It's very pretty, isn't it? Yeah. I've seen a company today. It's called, oh my God, what was it called? I want to see if I have it. If I go to Google, I searched for it. Let me go. Search history. What was that company called? Zecia. Zecia. I'm going to write it down here in a second. But I want to see if I can find it. So Robert Welsh apparently done a video, and other Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to go back to my chat in a second, but I want to show you this palette. Oh my goodness. It looks gorgeous. And apparently this company is called Zecia, Zeesea Cosmetics. And I seen this palette show up on my, here it is, on Facebook today, and you buy it from AliExpress. And I'm like, is this a scam? But the packaging is gorgeous, right? And it's called Alice in Wonderland Queen of Hearts eyeshadow palette. And then you have another one, an Alice in Wonderland palette. The Alice and Flamingo eyeshadow palette is beautiful. So there's 3 from the Alice in Wonderland series. There's Queen of Hearts, Alice and Flamingo, and number 2 is called Alice. Let me see if I can blow this up to show you. And then, so I Googled, because I was wondering, okay, is this a scam, right? Like, because it was just beautiful, and the ad came up on Facebook. So when I Googled it on Reddit, people were talking about this company, and you can get it from AliExpress or Alibaba, one of these places. But apparently Robert Welsh had did a video on it and like loved the makeup that he got from this company, and then he took it down like a few hours later. So somebody had asked him, why did you take it down? And he said he didn't really answer the question. He said the formula was great. He loved what he tried, but he didn't answer the question. So people are assuming that maybe they were supposed to pay him and they didn't, so he took it down. But then other people had reviewed this company's stuff. Let me see if I can show you a picture of the packaging. Can I make this bigger? No. So there's the 3 palettes right there. The packaging is stunning. This one here is Alice in Wonderland. I don't know what this one's called. Alice or Queen of Hearts or something. But the packaging, you can't really see it here on my live. The packaging is gorgeous. There's a blue one. And then this one here, the Alice in Flamingo eyeshadow palette. Oh my God. Love these shades. Love the packaging. Apparently, like, other beauty influencers have reviewed this stuff and they're like, it's great. The formula is great. Everything is wonderful. The packaging is gorgeous. And then there's stuff, is it embedded in the eyeshadow pan? Is that what you call it? You know, when you got little pictures in like the little eyeshadow pan? Like you got the hearts there, the clubs there. Oh, these are beautiful. So I don't know. What do you think? Have you ever heard of this before? Now I got to go back into my chat because I'm so behind. Oh, I got to watch an ad. Embossed. Yeah, so they have little pictures embossed in the eyeshadow pans. They're gorgeous. Okay, I lost where I was, so I have to go back. And I'm going to have to look up and see what Nomad and Suva Beauty has coming out because I haven't seen anything. Born to Run. I think I had a mini Born to Run that I got at Winners. Check out Suva Instagram account and see them showing off the toppers. Okay. So is that an eyeshadow palette or is it just like a topper that you put on top of your eyeshadow, like a single eyeshadow? What about Artema's eyeshadow palettes? Never heard of them. Alter Ego? Never heard of them. Can't get Alter Ego palettes in Canada, Andrea said. I never heard of that company. Well, screw them. Yes, that's right. That's right. I know those palettes look gorgeous, don't they? And I don't know how expensive they are, but it's something I definitely want to look into. They're beautiful. Okay, here we are. Hi, Nicoletti. How are you? Never heard about that company, but stuff from Alibaba or whatever you would not buy. I don't know if it was Alibaba or AliExpress, but I know like other big YouTubers tried it and said it was great. They loved the formula. So, and I don't know, like I want to look into this company more and see, okay, well, where is it made and stuff like that, right? But man, the packaging is gorgeous. If you go look at the pictures yourself and be able to see it better than me showing you here on the screen, the packaging is gorgeous. The toppers from Suva is 4 shades that completely transform whenever you put them on. Oh, okay. I'm not really like a single shade person. I prefer a palette. Oh my God, I got all those singles in my drawer that I rarely reach for. AbFab, you purchase a Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette, but you never use it. I'm good, Nicoletti. Alibaba is a Chinese company. Yes. What is AliExpress? Isn't that kind of like Alibaba? But I do know that from what I read on Reddit and the comments on Reddit, and then other people had commented on Reddit too who had bought this company's stuff, and they said that it was fabulous. They love everything they had. So I'm like, okay. But I definitely need to check out that Nomad and Suva Beauty. And I'm, fingers crossed that one of them might end up in Tribe Beauty Box, right? Yeah, it's like Amazon. Yes. The toppers come in a palette, but they change color depending on what they go over. Okay. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'm not into single. I got literally like my little drawer full of single eyeshadows that I forget I have unless I'm doing my, I think a couple weeks ago I picked out a palette that I had to use for a week. So I went into my drawer and pulled out a single eyeshadow because there was not much I can do with that palette. So then I used a single eyeshadow. But I'm terrible for single eyeshadows. That's why I took it off Ipsy. So on my profile for Ipsy, I took off eyeshadow because I'm like, I don't use single eyeshadows. It just goes to waste in my drawer. So, I knew if I kept it on there, I mean, do you remember I was getting like every month a brown freaking eyeshadow from Ipsy? So I took it off my profile. You depotted all your singles and put them in a magnetic palette. That's a smart idea. I don't even have a magnetic palette. I mean, there's some there's some loose powders that I have. This is from Seraphine Botanicals. This is a beautiful rose color. But I mean, some of them that come in like things like this, floss. How do you depot that, right? When it comes in a thing like that. This is a really beautiful eyeshadow. I had this on for a video. It's creamy. It's buttery. Do you guys remember this? We got it in Topbox. It's a beautiful eyeshadow from that company Floss. Which, is this a Canadian company? Where did we... I know we got it in Topbox, but... Oh my god, I can't read that. It's made in China anyway. I don't know. And like so more. Like all these little single eyeshadows I have. Like this one here, the Nomad. Can you pop this one out? Maybe. So yeah, you can pop that one out and put it in a palette. You have the same problem with Ipsy, right? You try to consolidate all your singles into a Zad palette too, Brittany. Abs said, good idea. She needs a bigger Zad palette. Brittany, you had the same problem with Ipsy too, with getting single shadows. Andre did the same thing. So you just took off eyeshadow on your profile. Because I figure now that they have add-ons, if they're going to have an eyeshadow palette there for sale that I want, we'll just get the eyeshadow palette, right? And hopefully get something else in your bag that you like, which this month sucked for my bag. I wasn't even bothered with getting that Violet Voss palette they had for the add-ons. Did anyone get that? I did have the Complex Culture in my cart. I didn't end up buying it. I wish I had have gotten that one first because the shades were darker. But because this palette, the pigment is so light. I think it's good for a beginner. But I don't know. I found this one a little bit, because I'm not a beginner of makeup, I found it a little bit disappointing. And I wish I had have gotten the one that they had for sale in February add-on first, because I'm thinking, well, maybe, I don't know. I was like, well, maybe those shades would be better and more pigmented because they're darker. But then I went, no, they're probably not going to be, So I don't know. I got to tell you, I was a little bit disappointed in this palette. After using it all week, you really got to go hardcore to get pigment as much as you want to build it up, right? So I think it's a great palette for a beginner, for someone who's afraid of, pigment in the beginning. But not for us who, we're used to getting palettes all the time and playing with pigment and stuff. So yeah, I didn't end up getting it. I didn't get anything. So that was disappointing. But their blush and bronzer and highlight thing I really do like. I just couldn't make myself buy that other palette. I'm just reading here. Just take a Bic lighter to the containers and melt the packages if you have an issue getting them out. Okay. Martine, you sometimes get quad eyeshadows from Ipsy? Yes. Yeah, I've had a couple of quads come. But most of the times, oh my God, I think was it last year or the year before, from like May until July or August, I was getting a brown eyeshadow every month from Ipsy from the Balm. It seemed like I was always getting a brown eyeshadow from the Balm. Um, you do enjoy the quad palettes from Ipsy. Great to take on a weekend getaway. Yeah, they are cute, right? Anyone have a new bronzer for us fair girls you love? What was I thinking about the other day? I was thinking about bronzers the other day. I love my ColourPop bronzer. I think the Estate one is a little bit too warm. This is the one I have from ColourPop. I really like this. I think this is really good for fair skin. Let me see if you can get... I think that's a good color for fair. And, you know, as you rub it, obviously, it's not as dark once you rub it in. But I really like this one. And I knew, who is that? Benefit. Benefit bronzer, Hoola, the Hoola one. I think a lot of people like that one. Also, if you want to go pharmacy, this is a really nice bronzer. The Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I think this is really good for fair people, maybe. Oh, yeah. You see that? She's very fair. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. So that one's really good. Yeah, the Hoola one and the Butter Bronzer. And the Ofra bronzer is really nice too. Yes, I have that one as well. Dana said she likes the Balm Cosmetics or Benefit. The Balm has a nice bronzer as well. Abfrab said, oh, Ofra, you never think of them for bronzer, but you love all their highlights. Ofra has beautiful blushes. I love Ofra blushes. Oh my goodness. Love that one. That was the Madison Miller one. And I think this is the other Madison Miller one. I love that one. Do I have another one? Here's a bronzer. I think I have another Ofra one. I just had a highlight fall on the floor. This is the bronzer from Ofra. This one is called Americano. Really nice. We got this. I got this one from Ipsy. Actually, I think that was a choice. Did anyone else choose that 1 month as a choice from Ipsy? Apparently, Fenty has a nice bronzer as well. And Bare Minerals, they have a really nice bronzer as well. I think for fair skin. Marc Jacobs, Fantastic. You think it's called as a good one? You buy it secondhand if you can. They might even have that one for sale at Sephora because a lot of Marc Jacobs stuff seems to be going on sale. Abfab said the Hoola and the Butter Bronzer. Dana said Fenty is a good one, or Marc Jacobs. Hi, Just a Cutie. How are you? Where can you get Ofra now? Just online? Yes. I have it. They have 50% off happening now at Ofra. I have a $10 off code that you'll be able to find in my description box. That's if you've never signed up for Ofra before, or ever shopped on Ofra, like put in your email address. And then if you become sign up through a newsletter or become their fan program or whatever it's called, and you do all of the things they ask, like their Instagram, like their Facebook and stuff, you get points. And if you get, I think if you do everything, you get 500 points, and that can go towards a gift card. So you can have $15 automatically when you go to buy something on Ofra. And what I like about Ofra, you can, if someone went through my link and then they had the gift card, they can use that. You know what I mean? You know how most places you can only use one code? Ofra's not like that. You can build and build and build. I love that. But they're having a 50% off sale. Pacifica Bronzer Blush Duo. Yes, love that too, Brittany. I have that here. That's one of my favorites. I love that. You just look them up on AliExpress and oh my goodness, 40, is that Canadian or US, Janet? That's that company, the Alice in the Wonderland thingy, $47. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, I can't see myself paying that for it. At Fab, you got the Madison blush. Yeah, that's a good one. Anything on AliExpress is not authentic. Okay. Kazik said you got that Ofra bronzer from Ipsy. Yeah, me too. I chose it. It was a choice, right? Bare Minerals bronzer, yes, and their blushes are really nice. We used to have a store in your city, but not now. Jen said you love the colored rain palette you're currently using. Complex Culture, Ciate, London, and Huda are next to try. And yeah, Pacifica is a natural company. You can get that at Shoppers Drug Mart or online. I was just going to say something about another company. I just, went out the window. What was I about to say? So I wonder, is that the only place then that you can buy that company's stuff? The Ziza or whatever it's called is AliExpress? Because that packaging was stunning. But $47 US, I believe. That's a little bit too much. Not for a palette coming from AliExpress. I wouldn't do it. Oh, Juvia's place has a mystery box. Anybody get one? I think I'm going to go get one. I think it's like, I don't know how much it is. $20, something like that. You were so excited you were supposed to get Ulta in Canada. Yeah, I know. We're not getting it. They've canceled everything completely. You love when Ofra has their dollar day sales. Ofra has the best sales. They have some really, really good makeup. Did anybody, yeah, apparently Juvia's place right now, when I got to remind myself to grab one before it sells out, but I've seen a couple of spoilers on Reddit of people who got their bags already, and they had like an eyeshadow palette there. I think there was a lip liner, a lipstick, and I believe it was only like 10, 20 bucks. And then somebody had said, they used a code from Honey and got $5 off. Please be careful shopping on those sites. You had to throw in hundreds of dollars of makeup. Oh, Alibaba. Yes, stuff like that, of course. I've never shopped anything from there. I don't think I would have. You got the Valentine's mystery box from Juvia's is $15. Is it still there, up for sale? Anyone here at the Canadian Beauty Edit box? I haven't. Haven't heard of it. You ordered the darker complex culture. Oh, Janet, let me know how it is. Because I was debating. I was on debate about it because of the other one that I have that I'm not overwhelmed with. So I was debating about the pigment of it. And now I'm going, okay, am I going to kick myself? Is it going to be really pigmented? It's supposed to be good. I've never heard of it, the Canadian Beauty Edit box. I know there's some new Canadian boxes out, like some lifestyle boxes and stuff like that. But they're a lot of money. And for me personally, what I've seen that goes in those boxes are just not my jam, right? And to pay that money, it's just not, I wasn't excited. Personally, for me, I wasn't excited. And some of these are like $100. So I didn't get excited about it. I haven't seen one yet. Anything new that I've been excited about. AliExpress knockoffs. You wouldn't trust the ingredients in the products when it comes to cosmetics or skincare. Yes. Since they're not following any sort of manufacturer rules. Yeah, I think a lot of people know that about, I believe most people know that about AliExpress or even Alibaba. That's why, you know, when we're getting stuff sometimes in our subscription boxes that looks almost the same as something you can get at Alibaba. You know what I mean? Juvia's Place mystery bag is $15 US. If you put it in your cart, then exit, they will email you 10% discount code within a day. Oh, good to know. You got it earlier tonight, and the code is in the tribe for 20%. I need to screenshot that right now. Because I seen somebody had gotten their bag already, and it looked gorgeous. Probably, yeah, probably about $20 Canadian. And how much was shipping? Is shipping like $10, something like that? If you go to the Zizia site, they are $39 USD. Okay. So you're not buying it from Alibaba then, you're buying it from Ziza, wherever this company is. I didn't know it. Yeah, Andrea. Poor Andrea. She bought a whole bunch of stuff when she was starting out. She didn't know any better. Hi, Suana. How are you? Shipping is flat rate, $8. Okay. And do you have to worry about duty fees when you're ordering from Juvia's Place? Right? I mean, there's stuff, and you never know. You never know when things come from. I mean, I don't want to say this in the wrong way and be taken the wrong way, but in other countries, um, you don't know what's going in there. Like Marlena from Makeup Geek. Remember, she did that documentary showing some labs in other countries, and it was like, oh my God, the grossest, the absolute grossest. So you just never know, right? Not saying that some labs, in other countries are not legit and not gorgeous and clean and stuff, but some aren't. Hi, Jaja. How are you? Yeah, I really want to order that. And then I found out somebody else was having a mystery bag. Oh my God, who was it? Juvia's Place is having a mystery bag, and Colored Rain was having a mystery bag, I think. You're on Juvia's Place right now, and apparently they are offering $20 off orders over $55 with code $20 off. And I think every bag is different, if I'm correct, from what I've seen on Reddit. I think every mystery bag is different. So I don't know, maybe it makes sense to order like 2 mystery bags or even 3 to get the $20 off. You have ordered at Christmas $30 worth from Juvia's Place, and you got no duty. Okay. It says you have to take care of duty in case you are charged. Okay. And I would imagine, like, if you're just getting the one mystery bag, we're most likely not going to get charged for duty, right? Because it's such a low price, You switched to vegan and cruelty years ago, Dana said. You don't even get MAC anymore, and they were your main go-to back in high school and college before you started off with Urban Decay and Tarte. I honestly, Dana don't get MAC anymore, and I'm like, please, MAC, please let us be able to get that new thing you're coming out with. Juvia's Place site says duty include the price. Yes. Is that a new couch or is it part of the background? So it's part of the background. Isn't that cool? It makes it look like I was on the couch. I was thinking, should I put on my house coat and do have a chat on the couch with my house coat? I'm like, no, not today. It was too hot anyways. On Reddit, people say it's the same mystery bag. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, you only want to get one mystery bag unless you want to give someone to somebody. MAC is no longer testing on animals. They are cruelty-free now. I think I might have read that somewhere. I'm not sure though, so don't quote me. Right? It does look real though as I'm sitting here, but here's a seat, so it's almost like I need to sit on a pillow to make it look like I'm sitting on the couch. That's cool. Just a reminder, everybody, I'm going to be getting ready to get off now because I got to make a crab dip. I got to sort the laundry, bring that downstairs. Oh, my Lanta. Next week, my live is going to be Friday night. It's not on Saturday. Next week, it's on Friday. It's the weekend that Ian works the Friday, Sunday, so he goes to bed early on the Saturday. So just a reminder, next week, it's on Friday. I also did a video. I didn't really want to post it because I didn't, I'm a little bit conscious over a certain part of the way I look. And I made a video of the new L'Oreal foundation, the True Match one. And so I've since then brought it back to shoppers. And I didn't post the video because I'm conscious over something and it was really showing. So I don't know. I might post it. I don't know. But anyways, Cosmic, you just ordered the mystery box. You've been wanting to try Juvia's Place. I have to go and somebody just looked. Who said they were on Reddit and just seen it? Martine, what are the colors in that eyeshadow palette? Was it a nude? Was it like browns or was it pinks? I can't remember. Crab dip you're in? Yes. Oh, Ian and my nephew. So my nephew lives with me. He's been with me since he's been, I don't know, 15. Um, they love the crab dip. We remember watching Friends. Yes, I know. It came on, was it Thursday nights when we were in high school? Friends came on. Was it Thursday nights? I'm like, was it Tuesday nights or I think it was Thursday nights. It was that Thursday night lineup. And it was all you talked about that day in school. And on Friday was what happened with Friends. USD, yes, Janet. Good night, AbFab. Thank you, Andrea. Max says that, but as soon as you start selling to China, they test on animals. Have they changed their laws on animal testing recently? I think some things have changed, Dana, in regards to, the makeup industry over in China. I don't know word for word, and I can't remember. But I think there has been some kind of changes, but I don't remember what. And I think there are some videos on it. Somebody out there somewhere, a bigger YouTuber, I believe, did a video about the new changes that was the new laws. But I can't remember who it was now for the life of me. But I think there are some things that changed. Thank you, Martine. I'm going to go look at that right now. Oh, okay. It's pretty, but it's not the one that I really wanted. Crackers. So this is what's coming in the mystery bag, and from what they said on Reddit, it's all the same. There's a brush, looks like a lip liner, and an eyeshadow palette. So that's what it is right there. So that apparently is what's coming in the mystery bag. I mean, yeah, these colors are pretty. Those colors are pretty. Unless they come up with different things, because a lot of it gets sold out with the mystery bags. Who knows, right? The Rachel haircut. Yes, I had the Rachel haircut. Bye, Miss Dana. And everyone had the Rachel haircut. That palette is totally not what you just saw someone unbox. Yeah, so maybe they are going to be all different. Or there might be another different one, I'm sure once they sell out of a bunch of the same ones, they'll probably have to do more. There is a workaround, no testing on animals for China and makeup. Not sure what that workaround is, though. You forgot. I knew there was something. For sure you will. Fingers crossed it's good. Yes, fingers crossed. Okay, everybody, I'm going to take off and go make that crab dip. I'm like, I literally washed my face before I came on here and put on moisturizer, and I just put on foundation and blush. Why? And now I have to go wash my face again. But I'll put on my night cream. And I'll go back and look at that video. There's just part I get really conscious over a certain part of my face, and I don't like it when you can tell. One day it'll change. Anyway, don't forget, I will be live next Friday. Have a great day, everybody. Bye, Miss Lorinda. Have a great day, and hopefully our boxes show up, like this week. All of them. Bam, bam, bam. Like, the mailbox is just going to overflow with everything. Okay. Bye, everybody.